Mary Beth Collins joins us in our studios this morning. She is the Greene County Chapter 4-H president. Is that right, Mary Beth?
I'm just the chairman
of the
dairy.
Of June Dairy for the 4-H. Okay, yes. All right. And or Collette. I'm sorry, I said Collins. Collette. You're here today to talk about June Dairy Days, and we're at the end of June, but so much has changed this year that even in June we didn't get to do a lot of the things and celebrated a lot of the things that we do for June Dairy Days. So just tell us generally why June is set aside to honor the dairy farmers.
Well, dairy farming is very important to our local community and nationally. It helps our economy, and it's just a very important industry. So this month is just to help celebrate the farmers for all their hard work that they do.
And it's an industry that's changed a lot over the years. There's not as many people out there doing that kind of hard work, is there?
Yeah, especially around here, it's really downsized. So
farming work isn't easy. Starts early, ends late.
Yes, sir.
Do you work on a farm? Do you have some farming in your family?
Yes, the farm has been in my family since 1858 over in Chucky.
Oh, wow. What do you all raise there? What do you all grow?
We raise Guernsey and Jersey heifers until they're bred, and then they calve, and then they move on to my aunt and uncle's dairy, and we raise about 80 head of Limousin Angus beef cattle.
Limousin Angus beef cattle. Mm-hmm. What are those? Are they the big white ones?
The black ones.
The black ones?
Yes. What's
the difference between a Limousin and an Angus? Just the breed?
And their size. Limousins are typically a little bit bigger than Angus.
Do you have a favorite? Cow on the farm?
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my first show cow died a few years ago, and my favorite one right now is her baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that one your favorite?
Well, her mama was my very first show cow that we had, so she's just special, and we don't get to show her anymore. She's about 4 or 5 years old, so.
Is that just too old to show, or she's not able to get around like she used to?
She's just not moving too well, so we just keep her close to the house, and she's spoiled rotten.
Yes,
so,
how's that? How so? Do you pet her every day?
Oh, yeah. She gets fed a little extra every day, and she has her own little spot, and she's just a big baby, so.
Our neighbors have 5 heifers that they keep down at the house, and we always make a little trip out to give them a little something extra every now and then. We've got one. We call her Fuzzy because she's hairy where the rest aren't, and she likes to get pets every now and then. So they can be fun animals to be around.
They're a lot of fun.
So tell us what you've been doing as in honor and observance of June Dairy Days.
So I actually partnered with the Greene County Partnership to make a video that's highlighted some of the local dairy farmers and kids, and they're going to be posting that video today on their Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm just talking to some dairy farmers and what they do on a daily basis, and how the milk gets from their farm to the production plants, and just why cow's milk is the healthiest choice for you, just some different things.
What is the process? How does it get from a cow to the jug?
So it starts on the dairy farm in the parlor, and they milk it. It's never touched by human hands. They put the milkers on the cow, and it travels into the receiving jar in the room where they keep it with the bulk tank. And after it gets in the receiving jar, it goes through the pipes into the bulk tank where it's cooled at 38 degrees. And then the milk truck runs every other day to pick up the milk and take it to the processing plant where it's pasteurized and homogenized and then shipped out.
Now, do they still have to deal with the cream rising to the top, or what's?
Usually the homogenization process, it breaks up the fat globules in the cream to where it goes in with the milk more smoothly, and you don't have to shake it up every time you get out of the fridge.
Yeah. Do they still make butter from the milk from around here, or is butter made by a completely different process or different cows?
Yes, it's still made from around here.
Yeah. We used to I'd get the heavy cream, the high fat cream, or at the grocery store, and put it in a jar and shake it up with the kids, and it would turn to butter. So that was neat. Have you ever churned butter from a cow?
We have a bunch of old churns, and I've seen it done before many times.
It makes a good butter. You ought to try it sometime. You've been doing some outreach, too, to parts of the community to let them know. Talk about the health aspects of milk. You said milk's one of the best things you can drink. What are the nutritional advantages of drinking milk?
In an 8-ounce glass of milk, you can get 25% of your recommended daily protein and 30% of the recommended calcium. So
That's pretty good.
and it helps prevent heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. Whole milk does.
Do you know that? So I've always heard, or we drink 2% milk.
Yes.
What's 2%? I know they sell it. It's 2% milk fats, isn't it?
2% is 2% of the fat in the milk,
Right.
and the fat is whole milk is where it has all the fat in it, and 2% they leave 2% of the fat in it.
Okay.
So it's that cream that comes from the milk.
And then the skim milk, or 1%, I guess, has one, and skim has
Yes, it's
none
just
whatsoever.
it's where they take that cream from the milk. Whole milk leaves it all in there.
Okay.
2% they just have a little bit of cream, and then skim milk they have none of the cream.
If you're going to be cooking with milk, some of it you need to use whole milk.
Yes.
You have to have that fat to make good gravy. You can't make
Yes.
good gravy with skim milk,
No.
can you? All right. Tell us some of the other things that you've done, Mary Beth. You said you've been out to parts of the community to share milk with folks in different ways.
Yeah, Tuesday I partnered with the South Green and Nolichucky area with Save the Children, and I helped them deliver milk over in the South Green community, and I made little gift bags for the kids since they didn't get to go to the June Dairy Day celebration. Made little bags with just some stickers and pencils and bracelets in it.
So you're going to be a junior at David Crockett High School this year. What are your plans for the future? Do you want to stay grounded in the roots on the farm? Do you have some other ideas in mind? What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to stay around here, but I've thought about taking an internship after my senior year and going up north and study different dairies up there, since the dairy industry is so much bigger up there.
Right.
And then possibly working for a genetics company, studying cattle genetics and such. So
That's very cool. That's very cool. Mary Beth, we appreciate you coming by today. You said the video will be available at the Greene County Partnerships Facebook page today.
yes, they said they would be posting it today.
Do you know if they've done that yet, or?
They were going to call me and let me know
Okay.
when they have, so they haven't given me a call yet. So
All right,
it's
very
going to be
cool.
sometime today.
Well, let us know or tag us in it, and we'll pass that along too.
Definitely.
That's very interesting. Mary Beth, thank you very much for coming by to talk to us about June Dairy Days today. And will you be part of it next year, or do you rotate out?
Definitely.
Okay.
Since it was canceled this year, I'll still be doing it next year.
All right. Well, we look forward to you coming back next year. And
Okay.
you can bring Betty Love with you next year too.
She hated she had to miss it.
Betty's always been a part of the June Dairy celebration and organized a whole lot of things over the years. We've given away milk, and we've hand milked cows and done all kinds of stuff at all kinds of places. So tell Betty to get better and join us next year.
Definitely.